And welcome back yet again to Legend TV. It's always going to be weird talking to a camera, I think. What have I got planned for you guys today? Well, it's very simple, very easy, and I'm blocking up the camera. Today I'm going to basically take you guys out and we're going to go for like a bit of a drive. What I really want to do today is find some food, because it's the Queen's birthday and my favorite Mexican shop is not open today. First world problems, am I right? So we're just gonna take the BMW out. I figured I'd treat you guys to a little bit of a cruise around in the BMW, you know, maybe. And yeah, and I'll also go get some food. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get outside here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to pause it. I was just gonna, be brave and walk out with the camera, but I'm actually gonna have to go into the bloody Hilux and steal back my little phone holder so that you guys aren't flying around everywhere. Oops! Apparently sorry about that. Apparently I actually cancelled that video, but doesn't matter, because I'm getting better with my editing. Anyway, welcome to the BMW. Now, you can't see much, especially with my hands in the way, but she's not too bad. I like her. She's my baby. And it's got its perks. Yeah. Alrighty, so as I said before, all we're doing today is we're just going out for a bit of a cruise. Going to find a place that's still open on a public holiday for me to go and have a feed. I've actually got you guys on a different holder, as you can tell, because it's falling off. So yeah, what can I say? The past couple hours, last night, getting everything all sorted with the first Legend TV video was tiresome. People always tell you in the YouTube videos how long they take to edit a video, but it doesn't really click until you're sitting there for hours just trying to get that video perfect, and it still was not perfect, as you could tell, like all the camera angles and all that kind of thing. The camera angles were alright. It was the shortened frames that didn't look that great. So I'm trying to tilt the camera today, on the side, hoping that will fix everything, or at least just make it look a little bit bigger. But we're working with what we're working with at the moment, and that's just fine. Eventually I'll get a better camera, and it'll probably do what this camera doesn't want to do, hopefully. But yeah, so I guess welcome to the BMW. Like I said in the first video, it's a 750iL E38. What can I say? It's got 300 horsepower, but it weighs about as much as 2 Civics. It's heavy. It's a tank. The doors are heavy. It's got all the leather trim and all the dual climate control and all the fancy electronics. Like shit, we got a bloody a phone in here. Cool shit that you would just absolutely love to have had back in the day, that we don't need anymore because we got mobile phones. And that's another reason why I bought it, because it's like a bit of a time capsule, this car. I've got the original driver's experience cassette tape still wrapped up in the plastic. We've got the first aid kit in the back that sits. You can see the middle seat there. It's got like a bit of a compartment right at the top. Pull that down, and it's got your first aid kit in there, and that's still wrapped up in the plastic. We've still got the original toolkit that's sitting in the boot and all that kind of thing. If you're into that kind of weird shit, if you probably just heard all of that and you thought, oh, so what, you got a couple of old things that are still new, great. But now to me that means something, because that's something that somebody's at least, whether or not they realized all that shit was there, maybe, or I don't know. It's just original to the car, and I don't think you'd be able to find another E38 with all that still in it, let alone unopened. But anyway, it's not all about the BMW today. I really just wanted to touch base with you after that first video went live, because God, that was an awesome experience. I have watched that intro like 20 times over, and I still can't get over it. I thought I did a pretty good job of that. I got the licensing for the song and everything as well, and I did it all legit, so I didn't have to worry about copyright and having my first video taken down or anything like that. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm proud that I took this step. And I don't know, I had 7 views. Like, to other YouTubers, that's nothing. Like, 7 views is, that's literally 0. You may as well just have 0 views. But to me, to have like 7 people that have seen my video, and I know that like one of them would have been me because I watched the video, but that's alright. Like, I'm finally doing it. Like, I haven't made it yet, alright? I've still got a ways to go, and I still have to get cut off by idiots and Kias. Thanks, man. I've still got a ways to go. I've still got a lot more content to put out. I'm in the middle of just doing the voiceover for my first commentary on World of Tanks. I believe it's going to be a video at El Alamein, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, I'm a bogan. Yeah, so basically just going to be a quick video, just one match. Maybe I'll squeeze in 2, I don't know. I don't know if it's better to put small videos out a lot or a big video out every once in a while. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll figure it out. The point being is we're out here chilling today. We're going to go out and get some food, and we're going to take it back so that I can do some more editing, because I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm sure you noticed a few skippy moments in the first video where I was just editing that, chopping and changing it and all that kind of thing, but there was a couple where even I kind of forgot that I'd edited it together because it just kind of flowed, and I'm like, oh, sweet, getting the hang of it. And that's what it's all about. It's this learning experience of mine that I'm going to embark on, just to see what I can do. I've always just sat there and looked at all these people on YouTube and thought, man, I could do that. Why am I not doing that? And instead of just getting up and doing it, I've just gone to work, moped around, and, you know, worked as hard as I wanted to. Which, I've got a good work ethic, don't get me wrong. Lately, it's been a bit shaky. I just really had enough. Just a few things happening in life and all that kind of thing. You lose a bit of your grunt. You get up and go, but everybody has that. It's just a matter of working through it, and a way that I'm going to work through it is instead of just sucking it up and getting back to it, I'm changing it. I'm making a change with this YouTube channel. I'm just gonna get up and do it. Well, I don't even have to say that anymore. I don't even have to say that I'm getting up and doing it, because I am doing it. It is happening now. I am up and it is happening. It's just going to take however long it will to get more viewers and turn this into a gig, right? Because the way that I feel about this is that I can't fail at this. I can't. Not that I don't have any other option. I've got plenty of options. I can get a job somewhere else. But I can't fail this unless I don't put the effort into making it happen. Like, this is all my effort. I don't have a boss standing over me telling me that I have to do this, and that to make it happen. No, it's all me. It's my hard work, my effort, and every single penny that I bloody earn is going to me. And that's why I'm so passionate about this, if you can't tell by my voice. Like, this is what I have wanted for a long time, is just to have my own business. So yeah, I don't know, it's all that kind of thing that's just got me revved up right now. I am so revved up and I am so pumped just to start giving this a try, because I feel like it's my time now. This is my trial. This is, okay, buddy, you really think you're as tough as you are? Let's see if you can make it in the industry, like the YouTube industry. And it's a very competitive industry. Well, it's hard to say competitive. Oh God, the fish and chip shop that I was going to go to is hacked. I guess everybody had the same plan that I did today. Yeah, anyway, it's hard to say that this is a very competitive job, per se, because everybody has the opportunity to be seen. So in that vein, it's not competitive, because it's not you or somebody else. It can be you and somebody else, if that makes sense. But it is competitive in the vein that if you want to be seen more than somebody else, you're going to have to put in the hard yards, develop a better personality, which is something that I'm working on, and put out enough content, enough good content, that you're the one that people want to watch. And that's what I'm aiming to do now. I've made the step. I'm putting videos out, I'm recording videos, and I'm editing videos. Now it's just a matter of me putting in the effort, the extra effort, to make those videos of high enough quality that everybody wants to watch them, so that I can start turning this into a full-time gig and doing whatever else I want to do with it, if that makes sense. Anyway, so how do you like the BMW? It's nice and cruisy, isn't it? I'm glad that I could bring you guys along for the ride here. It's nice and quiet inside, which, I mean, it's kind of a drag when you've got a V12. So nice and quiet in here. You can't hear the road or anything. What the fuck? Can't even hear the engine. God. But, I mean, not too bad. It's not too bad. It's an automatic, unfortunately. I've been looking around on the forums and all that kind of thing, trying to suss out whether or not a manual swap for this would be possible, because I haven't driven an automatic since my learners. It has been just manuals all the way through until this car. I prefer driving a manual. I feel like I have more control over the car. I am comfortable in a manual. I just feel lazy in an automatic, which, when you're in a nice plushy BMW from 1996, it's not a bad feeling, definitely. The car helps out with the plushy feeling. You just sit back and relax, but I don't know, my left hand's not doing anything and it bugs me. Start. That's probably not child friendly. I'll probably have to cut that one out. I don't know. I want to aim this towards more adults and like teenagers and all that kind of thing, like older teenagers, not necessarily young kids. I don't want to aim towards those kind of people, because I know that I can swear, and I know that in this day and age, I know that when I was a kid we were swearing constantly anyway, especially here in Australia, maybe not in other countries where you're a little bit more disciplined, I guess. So yeah, it looks like I'm resorting to Red Rooster today. Red Rooster's pretty sick when you think about it. Like, you get like roast chicken and shit. No, I'm down with that roast chicken. With that roast chicken. They got this new thing called barbecue chicken. Ooh, bro, that barbecue chicken, that's legit. Legit shit, bro. I'm just gonna pause you guys real quick, and I promise I'll just press play next time. I won't cancel. We out here chilling in the Red Rooster driveway, man. You know, we're about to pay for our food. We got a loud ass air conditioning unit sitting up there. Lady's paying for her food, and I assume she's gonna get her food, and then we're gonna get out of here with our food. We're not gonna pay for it though, because we're special. Of course we pay for it because we're nice. We're nice people up in Legend TV. We like paying for our things. We don't steal, because stealing is bad. Gotta get you horny though sometimes, don't it? So yeah, sorry that I'm not listening to any music right now. but you know, I like hearing the sound of my own voice. So. Works out perfectly for me. Shit for you guys. What else is awesome about the BMW? Oh yeah, it leaks in random places. So that's always good. Like, you don't want a car that doesn't leak, because that's just boring. What are you going to do with a car that doesn't leak? It just sounds lame. Then there's nothing to fix. It's just boring. Well, yeah, that's basically the plans with this. Plans with the BMW is to do it up. It's probably going to go heritage green at some stage, because it was the color of my my first car, and it's this very, very dark green that almost looks black in certain lightings, and it's just, oh, I love that color, and it would look amazing on this car. I'm also gonna get a better exhaust, because you need to be able to hear that V12. Also, I want to spice up the rims just a little bit, and we're going to move up real quick. Sorry guys. Welcome back. Yeah, get out of this guy's way. Mods for the BMW. What are we going to be doing? Pretty simple. I believe I already told you about the colour that is going. We're also going to be hitting up some sexy exhaust notes back there, because we need to be able to hear this V12 at its prime. And we're also going to be hitting up some extra sexy rims. I'm looking at the BMW stock parallels in like a 19. I don't want to go to a 20. I don't want to go too big with the rims, and I don't want to, you know, lose that the tire, if you know what I mean. I like the look of a bit of a beefier tire. Just, I don't want a pencil thin piece of shit that's just going to wear down in 20 seconds. But anyway, other than that, we're going to be putting in a new center console right here, because this is a bit outdated. As much as I want to keep this whole thing stock as stock can be, I was going to say that I really miss having a touchscreen here, but I don't have a car that has a touchscreen there, so I basically just really want to be able to have some Bluetooth going so I can play my own music instead of the radio. I never used to be that guy. I used to listen to the radio all the time. Actually, last year, not even last year, it was when I started playing my own music, because that's when I got the Hilux, and I never had a car with like Bluetooth or anything before that. So it's really only been like a year since I started using Bluetooth and all that kind of thing, and I don't want to go back again, eh? It'll be sorely missed. When did they put that bus stop there? That wasn't there a couple of days ago when I came down here for fish and chips. That's brand new. I believe I was talking about the BMW, getting some nice rims. Probably going to go with the parallels. They're a stock rim from BMW back in the day, but they just fit the car, and I'll probably go black on them. I'll probably get them painted black, probably like a matte black, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like a satin black, where it's kind of like that mix between gloss and matte. And then I really want to suss out a body kit for this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going a ridiculous body kit. I'm not going to be chucking a massive wang on the back of this thing, but I just want to get rid of some of the black trim at the bottom. So I'll basically be getting this body kit, and I'll be chucking it on and then getting the whole car spray painted. And it basically just gives the car like a very nice finish to the car. It doesn't make it look too sporty. It makes it look a little bit sporty, which is kind of what you want. Just nothing over the top, nothing rice burnery. I still want to maintain this elegance that the car has. It does so many things right, and I think the only word for it is elegant. It's an elegant car, and I want to try and maintain that when I do all the mods. I don't want to go blowing everything out of proportion and changing everything too much. That's not what I want. So it's basically going to look stock-ish from the outside, if not just a little bit sportier. But that's fine. I think everybody wants that a little bit. Some people go overboard with it, but it is what it is. What a nice Monday. Oh, yeah, I don't work... I work weekends. I work Saturday, Sunday, so I have Monday, Tuesdays off. If you ever hear me talking about
just cruising around on a Monday and Tuesday. My bad, guys. Don't mean to rub it in your face, but suck it. Have fun on your Mondays, bitches. And like I said, it's a public holiday anyway, so yeah, would have had the day off anyway. Well, I should say the night, because I'm a night shift worker. Night shift worker, carcass pushing. That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. I push them beef carcasses all night. So yeah, we're coming to the end of my trip right now because I got my food, and I'm just gonna pull up. I'm probably gonna give you a little bit of a look around of the BMW, and then I'll probably just say my goodbyes, and I will, well, head upstairs and start editing this video as well as the World of Tanks video, because I'm getting down with this editing thing. I've got it nailed to the point where I can do it successfully enough, but I'm still, I've still got some shit to learn to make everything pop, make everything just so beautiful. I really want to get like a different logo. Right now I've just got the basic Windows movie editor, like it just kind of spirals out, and then you've got like your logo sitting there. I basically just got that basic as shit thing, and I like it, but it's I kind of got in my head like a bit of a gold logo on the back of like some stone or something, and maybe some fire coming up. I don't know, something nice. So yeah, that's I want to change the logo that pops up at the end, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that because I need it to like overlay it over the video, or maybe I'll just put it at the end of the video. I don't know. It's all things that I need to figure out when it comes to editing and all that kind of thing, because I don't have anybody to teach me. I had a class back when I was in school. It's called FTV, Film and Television, and I did take that class. When I say take it, I mean I wagged most of the class, and my teacher hated me because I wagged most of the class. But a lot of things that I could have and should have learned back then, just by going to the class, would have helped me now, but I didn't do it, and here I am. I'm gonna have to learn it on my own with the help of YouTube, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with learning things on your own, especially if you're an idiot like me. Sometimes that's the perfect medicine for you, is just to knuckle down and learn to do it yourself, and that's what I've been doing, and I'm rather enjoying just figuring it out on my own. There's a couple things where I was really stumped. It's probably what took me so long to finish the video editing last night, is that I was adamant that I didn't need to look at any YouTube videos or any like hints on Google for some of the things that I was stuck with. I'm like, I know how Photoshop works. I can run a Photoshop app pretty well, and so I should be able to do this. So I just kind of knuckled down and played with everything and figured it all out, and by the end of it I had that video. And while I believe the editing side of what I did wasn't horrible, but it doesn't matter what it looked like, because I said what I needed to say, and I will improve it. I will prove it. I'll improve upon my current skill set as far as the editing game goes. But other than that, I'm just gonna jump out of the car real quick. So yeah, that's the BMW. Like I said, it's nice and elegant. It's a big sedan, long wheelbase. It's an ex-limo. But yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I love it. So yeah, that was the look of the BMW and a bit of a drive around in it. I'm sorry that I didn't like carry the camera in with me. I've actually just ran into a mate of mine. Well, he's not really a mate of mine. He's like he's the guy that I buy the kebabs off and all that kind of thing, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize he lived around here, but he was riding around with his missus on his bike, I think. It has been a pleasure taking you along for a drive in the BMW today. I hope to see more of you guys very shortly, and I would just love it if you guys would just go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You give me that thumbs up. You can give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it, but this whole Legend TV thing is working out pretty well. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then just go on and hit that bell probably so you get notified whenever all my stuff comes in.
and we should be sweet. You'll be able to see lots more of this beautiful face. And I should have this video uploaded after my next video. My next video will be the first World of Tanks replay. Alright guys, catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your day.